Welcome back, my little recusants, to another episode of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix.
What's that? Riku's boat! And Kairi's!
We have just returned to the Destiny Islands, and it is under attack by an apocalyptic storm of darkness. We need to quickly make a save, not like I wasn't doing all of last episode and failing to have any sort of backup. But basically your first task is to run over the bridge and talk to Riku.
Where's Kairi? I thought she was with you.
The door is open.
What?
The door is open, Sora. Now we can go to the outside world.
What are you talking about? We've got to find Kairi.
Kairi's coming with us. Once we step through, we might not be able to come back. We may never see our parents again. There's no turning back. But this may be our only chance. We can't let fear stop us. I'm not afraid of the darkness.
Riku.
So Riku has vanished into darkness.
This is it.
We don't know where Kairi is.
Come on.
And we have a keyblade. So things are a little bit chaotic, to say the least. And I mean, Riku was like, come on Sora, let's just both go into darkness together. And Sora was going to try and reach out for Riku as well. Maybe to pull him out of the darkness, we're not really sure. But before getting engulfed, there was a bright light, and now we have the keyblade, a weapon of light to fight the darkness. So basically, Destiny Islands is now just going to be swarming with these Shadow Heartless. You can literally just take some time here. That's why I just was running around taking out some enemies. They drop potions as well as HP orbs, so you can try and hunt down some extra potions if you like. And as I say, just run around. You can save in the seaside shack, and then it respawns all the enemies here. But there won't be, the case where there's no enemies eventually. So, eventually you'll just have to go into the secret place that now has this big special door situation. And we run forward and finally find Kairi.
Kairi. Sora.
So Kairi's after vanishing. The islands in the interim have been sundered to little pieces. This gigantic portal of darkness is going to swallow us whole, the entire world. And now we have the monster from our dream back again. And instead of starting with the fist attack, he is going to be starting with the balls of darkness. So remember, get your timing right and you're able to get some extra experience points by deflecting these back at him, and he also takes a good bit of damage. So our training with Waka there coming in useful once again. And obviously make sure you've stocked your items with potions, just so, if you've got a couple of shadows to drop potions in the interim, your inventory should be full. And you really shouldn't need that much in the way of healing, because the shadows respawns does drop HP orbs. But realistically, it's like, hit the head to get some extra tech points. And he now has a new little ability in his arsenal, so we don't want him to get that out. He basically plunges a hand into Destiny Island's core and pulls out dark energy and then has it rain down quite rapidly from the sky if we let it get it off. So literally just hop in to around there, try and avoid the darkness, but we finish off the boss before that big super move can happen. So thankfully that's all over. And with the darkness eventually pulling Sora in, we have left the Destiny Islands not on the way we intended, but we are certainly going to be going to a new world. I will let the cutscenes play and chat to you once they're over.
Oh, look! A star's going out! Come on, let's hurry! Where's that key? Hey, you know, maybe we ought to go find Leon. Oh, Donald, you know, I bet you that, what do you know, you big Toyota? What do I know? Come on, Pluto!
What a dream. Ah! This isn't a dream. Ugh, where am I? Oh boy. Do you know where we are? Hey!
So we got a good amount of experience there. We should level up to level 8 shortly. Sora is after getting transported to Traverse Town, which seems to be the same world that Donald and Goofy have gone to inquire with Leon to come and search the key. But the key has now made its way here. So I'd say we're going to be meeting up with them soon. Pop into the accessory shop, you'll see Diz. Or not Diz, what am I talking about? You will see Sid, another Final Fantasy character across multiple Final Fantasies. And basically he's going to be our, uncle figure. He's going to be looking out for us as we stay in Traverse Town. So the accessory shop is going to be our nice little save point, save haven for the next little while. So we're after finding a mithril shard. So we need to start keeping track of all of these different synthesis items. So when we get to kind of the start of a new world, I might just take a log of here's all the different synth items we've collected from Traverse Town or from whatever the case may be, Traverse Town, other worlds that we'll go and visit. But for now, we're going to just be cheesing the platforming a little bit, because normally, as we get further into the story, Sora gets different movement options, like higher jumps and things like that. But for now, if you just carefully move around the boxes, we're able to basically find postcards. And these postcards are basically going to be able to be posted in Traverse Town, and they will give us better drops and better equipment. Now, Donald Duck's nephews, Huey, Dewey and Louie, are the item shop owners, so it is a bit unusual as to why they're here. Like, why aren't they in Disney Castle? How did they get here? It's a mystery, but we are going to need to come into the item shop and buy weapons for one of the achievements, which is to get every staff and every shield for Donald and Goofy once they join our party. but some of them are only available in the item shop, so you have to save up money for that. So we've seen someone lose their heart to darkness, and then a more powerful Heartless monster appeared. So the trick with this then is that we have to return to the first district after defeating 5 Heartless, which should be handy considering we get 5 of them here. But what you'll notice now is that enemies are now dropping yellow orbs and not as many green orbs, and those yellow orbs are money, which we're going to need to spend to unlock new weapons for Donald and Goofy, buy items which will be very useful like potions and ethers when we get further into the story. But just hop up here for a handy dandy postcard. We're going to be posting them all in before long to get us a nice handy bunch of collectibles. And what's funny here is that as you explore all the different districts, it basically shows that Donald and Goofy are constantly, you know, behind us in some way, shape or form. So for example, if we literally jump out and leave through the alleyway, which is just to the bottom left of us there, Donald and Goofy will always, no matter what door you go through in the second district, they will constantly be like, oh, is this where he is? Is this where Sora is? Is this where the key is? We're just having a quick look round. But thankfully we aren't going to be facing that upgraded Heartless yet. The one that we saw appear once it swallowed that poor person's heart. One of the rare occasions where we see someone actually just lose their heart, to be honest. And again, they're just looking for Leon, but they're actually looking for Leon, who will just hopefully point them in the direction of me. So, you know, we are just missing each other. And as I say, it's a comedic bit going across all the different parts of Traverse Town. But again, just take out the shadows, collect a bunch of money. There's some handy treasure chests around here, so let's just collect them, get us some more items. Because until we get Cure, items are going to be the only way for us to actually recover hit points. So we're a little bit delicate until we actually unlock the Cure spell in a few worlds' time. Now what's funny is that there's all these like random big boxes in the way of these other rooms within the hotel. But we will eventually be able to go there, so do not worry. And one area I'm going to take you guys to as well, just if you're looking to kind of have a handy area that gives an awful lot of experience, it's actually up here. Just over to the basically left-hand side of this big cathedral-looking building. Up there is the Gizmo shop, and basically in there, Heartless spawn at a very particular rate. You end up with 1 shadow, and then after that 1 shadow, it spawns 2 shadows, and after those 2 shadows, it spawns 3 shadows, and so on, until you get to up to 9 shadows, and then that's the kind of wave challenge finished with. But don't forget to grab that Mega Potion. It is super duper useful. I kind of thought, oh, maybe if I go in that hotel door, it'll lead to a Donald and Goofy cutscene, but however, if you go into the Gizmo shop now, they follow out from there. But as I say, here's your 1 shadow, take that out, 2 more spawn. After those 2, 3 will spawn, and so on. And as I say, I don't keep it all in, but they do now drop synthesis items, so we've now gotten a lucid shard. We're going to need to collect an awful lot of those. And they're only dropped by shadows, so we're going to need to be taking these out quite regularly. But as I say, we get much better crowd control options. Like we're able to basically do AoE spells and things. And I don't feel guilty using that potion because we've literally picked up that extra potion from the shadows, and I do not want to lose all of that experience for the sake of using one potion. I mean, that's what they're there for, you know. There's no point in amassing 52 potions having never used them, but using them continues every, you know, 10 or so seconds. But this is where if you have completed your 5 Heartless kills and now return to the first district, you'll know that you'll be able to progress the story. So what you basically need to do is run to the accessory shop and then run back out of it. But I'm really proud of myself. I'm after getting kind of a little bit of a skill shot here. Crate! Destroy! Who needs the keyblade, am I right? The true enemies of the forces of darkness. Good packaging. So, go over here. It says there's 10 postcards to collect across Traverse Town. So after getting those 3 rewards from the postcards, we're going to just save. And that's going to be our episode, guys. Have a good one.